One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Falcons will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Wake Forest offense will have first crack at this one. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But you see how mixing in the quarterback run, too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
It's complete to the left. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Going up top again. Got it in the middle. It's Vic. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the...
Leaves his feet, makes a nice grab along the right sideline. Touchdown, Demon Deeks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Bowling Green's offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
To the air. It's Young. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on.
And it's sucked out. Once that ball was loose, offense. Chance, defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. A run for the quarterback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They're not into 3s, they want 6s, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Well, they weren't able to come up with the completion on that play, but let's point out a positive here. How about the pass pro up front by this offensive line? They did an outstanding job giving their quarterback time to throw.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside gift. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Falcons will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's got great speed. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Wake! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he added the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Young. That's it, 5. Pulls it in. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here comes the option. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Punt is on its way. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Catch in the middle. It's Vick. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Snagged in the middle. It's Vick. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close all over him. He tackles him for no gain.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. To the air on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Turning on the Jets. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Going to swing it on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the third down pass is incomplete. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It is good. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Young. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll give it to the back. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. And the Falcons with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. A lot of urgency for this offense. To the air on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Running into the open space. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Falcons in the hurry up. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Young. Working the big fella downfield and outside. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They go to the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the 2nd half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's him in stride inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They fake it, and he'll try to run it in. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Demon Deacons will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Young. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes to the left. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Wake Forest. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Georgia looked less like a pack of dogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough between the hedges, and today they found a way outside of Sanford Stadium.
Dropping back, it's Young. Rushes on him.
A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Running back searching for a hole. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Falcons decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Going right to work up top. He's got the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they can't make the connection.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Now he's going to break the pocket. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Punt is in the air. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further. Signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. From the gun, running back on the move. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides to back and leaves it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from their own 22. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Falcons have this offense rolling. Anderson wants to throw. Hauls it in.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Falcons brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on second down for this offense. And off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Quickly to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. They'll bring him down, but a big play to put the final touches on the third and send us to the final period. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, BG. Getting set for the point after. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
That's crazy. You could play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the stick, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Demon Deacons need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. And the Demon Deacons will have it 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for space. It's Carney. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Mays. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. He caught it. And he hauled it in but couldn't quite get it to the end zone. Defense forces him out of bounds at the 3. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Yeah, and 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
Well, at this situation in the game now, with the lead, you know the offense is just going to try and run the football, bleed the clock, and ice this game.
Sneaks it in.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Anderson will throw. There's the pressure. It's complete.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his back in the middle. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the change for a 1st down. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Lost to throw again. The sure hands, it's Clay. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, going to the air. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. This offense has it with really good field position. On the ground, it's Carney. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Release to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this Anderson wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is just a gargantuan whiz. He has it all the way down to the 12. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, the ground game. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this. He'll off one deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean,
he hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this guy has had himself a day. Already over 100 yards receiving in the game, so no wonder the quarterback's looking his way, and no wonder the defense now is fine.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. After this, it'll be a wrap. Anderson will throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season,